Who is the better frontman?
Man, dude.
Jesse Leach or Howard Jones?
I'll just say this, guys.
Let me hear it.
Jesse Leach does Howard songs better than Howard does Jesse Leach songs.
What?
I'll say it now and then, dude. He does. Rose of Sharon with Jesse is fucking incredible.
Let's back up real fast. Just to give everyone a frame of reference. Me and you have seen Kill Switch only with Jesse. Right, since the Trespass tour. That was the first time we saw Kill Switch. I think it was 2013.
That is true.
That was the very comeback of Jesse. It was the first time we saw them. And Stefan, you've seen both.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say, okay.
So let's talk about your opinion live for both.
Okay. I guess to sum it all up, because I can go on for a minute about it, but like I feel like Jesse, and I'm sure y'all agree with this, Jesse has a better guttural, like he's a better growl, he has a better scream, and Howard, I feel like, has better clean vocals.
True.
And I see it because whenever I saw, last time I saw Howard live was maybe like 2007 at like Sunset like Garden or what's
Sunken Garden.
Sunken Garden.
No,
Yeah.
Like the Sunset Pavilion or whatever. It's
Oh, okay. I don't
okay.
remember.
Either
what
way,
it's
it was
called.
back. It was a weird line. It was like He Is Legend, Dragon Force, and then Kill Switch Engage.
Okay.
No one in
The Guitar Hero tour.
Yeah, no one ever like every time I've seen Dragon Force on accident like 7 times, and no
On
one,
accident.
no one ever like every time I show up to a show, oh, fucking Dragon Force is playing.
That's too funny, man.
Either way, fucking Howard's towards the end of his career with Kill Switch, his highs took on a very weird tone, you know, like, and you could kind of hear it, even though like we talk about the chorus to I Bid Farewell, you know, it kind of took on like a high whiny tone to where his and even on some of his live performances, if you look at in YouTube videos, you can kind of hear him like cup the mic a bit more to avoid that weird strange sound. So as a result, I don't think he was a very good growler, but he filled in. And whereas I'm seeing Jesse David Leach live, and I remember distinctly hearing, you know, the Rose of Sharon live, and Jesse tries his best to sound like Howard and tries his best to like do it well, but I have a couple of recordings where you could just hear him going flat.
The notes, I agree.
And I hear him. I have a recording of him like coming across and like fucking shaking hands with all of us during the hook, and almost like to kind of like be like, don't listen. This is why this course is not good, because I'm slapping 5 with you guys. You know,
that's a big.
So it's overall. I think Jesse David Leach's clean suffer live, and Howard's growls suffered live. So honestly, if I had to choose, I would probably give the edge to Jesse David Leach. But I think Howard was just a better clean vocalist, and even if we look at I know we're going to go into what's it called, the Element of One. I like the way Howard does it's more of a melodic song. It has more cleans on it.
Yeah.
And I just like the way Howard does it better
live.
So I would probably have to give it to Jesse, but that's my like. As a fucking Kill Switch fanboy, that's something that I've seen.
We saw Jesse with Devil You Know before they changed to Light the Torch.
We saw Howard.
I mean Howard before he changed to Light the Torch, and he sounded pretty well.
I saw them both.
And it's because I just seen them. The day I got into Brooklyn, Light the Torch was playing.
Dude.
And
Howard's killing it right now.
Yeah, he's sounding great now.
And that's because I feel a lot of it is his clean vocals. It's more it's more hook based music.
Yeah.
And that's why those are his strengths. And he looks happier than ever, man.
I agree when we were talking about the Kill Switch 09 self-titled album. It was kind of on the way out for him. So once you lose passion in a project, obviously your vocals going to suffer. So I think the Light the Torch thing might have re-stoked the flame for him to like really practice and be good, because he's amazing. My whole thing with this argument has always been passion versus technicality. Like, I think Jesse has the passion as a frontman. He just fucking puts all of his energy to it to make it happen, right? He's just got all the passion. I feel like Howard was gifted as a vocalist, like at an early age, and when I see him like in his prime play live, it just seems like he does it so effortlessly.
Yeah.
Like so effortlessly.
I
Like
agree.
He's not even in the World of Blaze DVD. Looks like he's not even paying attention half the time. Like he could just rip it and just like, yeah, I fucking hit that. No big deal. I'm winning around too. There's a Vakken one where they do Rose of Sharon, same thing. I do have a problem though with him live cupping the mic a lot. That kind of drives me crazy because you can hear it in the tone of his voice. But I think frontman live, I'm gonna go with Jesse obviously because I think he has more energy. Like the way
here.
he just looks at you and he like Jesse just like even though there's like 1,000, 1,500 people, 2,000 people in the crowd, it feels like he's staring right at you. Like he's just like.
That's the whole point of a concert, is the live
Yeah.
experience, and Jesse
Very
brings
true.
it, man.
But Howard does have kind of like the cool factor of like, dude, holy shit, that guy just like he's fucking ripping it. Like he just looks kind of high. Like he's just like fucking growling like a maniac and singing like a
You'll
maniac.
never
it's
be
very
me.
hard. I think even so, these two out of all metal vocalists are both top tier. Like they're insane. Anyone who shits on metalcore and thinks some of these other bands or genres or vocalists are better, I just challenge them to scream along with a Howard or Jesse song
Yeah,
and
seriously.
sing and go through an entire set while doing that. Where Killswitch now plays like almost a 2-hour set, you're not gonna fucking do it.
Oh, dude,
I love Eshan. But Eshan ain't fucking anywhere near these guys when it comes to vocalists with his fucking.
Like, oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
True. I
These two
agree.
are amazing. They're amazing.
I agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna go see. I'm seeing like the only Opeth date, U.S. date at Psycho Las Vegas on Sunday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
that's
I
awesome.
love Mikael Ackerfeld, but from Opeth, but his vocals have his growls have just
Tanked.
suffered. Yeah.
Well,
like,
it's, of
over
course,
the
he
years.
doesn't practice as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an older dude too. He's getting up there in
True.
age. But Jesse's no spring chicken necessarily. But dude,
No,
when he gets up
that's
there,
true.
he's fucking. I have never seen like a less.
They have to
than
be around the
enthused-
same age, right? They're both in their 40s.
I would assume
Yeah.
so.
think.
We
Yeah.
probably have to fact check that. But
Yeah.
either way, I've never been disappointed in Jesse David Leach's like.
Me
fucking-
either.
Even I remember seeing him in with Times of Grace. Like Times of Grace and Under Oath came to the White Rabbit back in 2008, and I remember seeing him there. And he was
Damn.
playing to a small crowd because not many people knew who
Knew
Times of Grace is. And
yeah.
still probably don't know who Times of Grace is. But
Yeah, go check them out if you
yeah,
haven't.
He was so fucking passionate even back then. And he's like. I don't know. I really can't see. I don't see he's lost any of it. I don't think he's lost it.
Yeah, and I think the same for Howard. Like I said, now with the Light the Torch stuff, when I heard him live this last time at that Texas Revolution Fest or whatever it was,
Oh, yeah.
he sounded awesome, dude. I was just like, fuck, man, Howard is still killing it. And then now they have the the live recording like we talked about, where Howard comes and does that of Heartache, and you just sit there and you go, oh my god, dude, that guy has got it. He has got the gift, man.
He's talented. He
Yeah,
really
metalcore
is.
has no shortage of great frontmen and vocalists. I think that's one of the most underappreciated things about metalcore as a genre. Is one of some of the biggest vocalists and frontmen came out of that genre. You know what I mean?
True.
So
It's up
that's
there.
my 2 cents. But we got carried away. That was a whole fucking side note.